guys, Terry here from Red Free Games. It's day 2 on the E3 show floor, and I'm here checking out Rayman Legends. This is easily one of the biggest games that I was excited for this show, and I gotta say, did not disappoint. They led us through a couple areas of the game, one which is kind of a grassier area, which you might have seen in the trailer that they showed. They also took us inside of a castle, and then a third level that I'll tell you about in a second. But yeah, they gave us, we're playing on the Wii U, obviously, it's a Wii U exclusive, and so we got to check out this Murphy character, which is kind of a support character for Rayman. So they had one of the guys from Ubisoft playing as Rayman, and I was kind of just helping him out. And that basically involves, well, there's a lot of things, actually. You can clear areas on the ground, like leaves and stuff. Pretty much everything in the game you can interact with as Murphy. So when there are looms on the screen, you can just kind of trace across them with your finger, and they'll turn from yellow to pink. So when Rayman does get them, it'll give him double points, which is really cool. There are other areas you can tap on enemies and lift them and drag them all around the screen if you want, or you can double tap and just kill them yourself. There are also areas where there are things sticking out of the ground, and you gotta push them up and drag with your finger, so Rayman can use that as a jumping off point. So things like that. If you saw the trailer, you'd also know that there's a big gyroscope aspect to this. I thought that was kind of gimmicky at first, but once I got my hands on it, it looks amazing. There's kind of a mini puzzle type area of the game that we saw, where it's like a huge maze with spikes all in certain walls of the maze, and you use the gyroscope to basically turn the entire maze around so that Rayman can bounce off from wall to wall, kind of like a Super Meat Boy situation. If you could control the actual maze or the level in Super Meat Boy, it's very interesting. And then the third level that we saw is something that they're totally trying new for this game. If you're familiar with the Rayman series, you know they've always had a very musical influence to it. This is actually like a rhythm level. So Rayman, he just kind of slides down this area, very fast-paced, no stopping or anything. And your goal is to basically, they're little eyeballs that open and close. And when you see them open, you tap on them, and it makes a little noise, which eventually forms kind of the background to this song that you create. And it's fantastic. I had so much fun with this. Another interesting thing is that there are certain things you can see on the tablet that don't appear on the screen, which is another way for Murphy to kind of help Rayman out. So for instance, there's a part where he's jumping from platform to platform, but there's a bunch of platforms, and some of them have red skulls on them, which means that if he jumps on them, he'll die. And you have to kind of navigate Rayman to the right platforms, even though he can't see it on the television, which is really cool. I saw that and I was kind of wondering, how is this going to work if you're playing alone? Is the game going to be different? And the guy who's demoing it for me just said that this is really not an actual part of the game yet. It could be, but it's more just sort of proof of concept for the Wii U. So it makes me think that they're kind of still early in development. One of the chicks I was talking to here at Ubisoft did say that they think it probably won't be a launch title. They really just want to have more time to incorporate all the features that they want and just kind of experiment with the Wii U and really find out, how to utilize its features best. So I gotta say, I respect them for that. It looks like they've done a really great job so far. We're probably halfway through the whole show right now, and I gotta say, this is easily the best thing I've checked out so far. So we're gonna be doing way more coverage here. Also at the Ubisoft booth, we got Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3 coming up, all sorts of great stuff. So make sure you're subscribed here and to youtube.com/dtoys so you don't miss anything.